We can look back to the past now, because we've got something that's been described as an archaeological treasure trove. Roman mosaics and buildings found under a farmer's field in Rutland.
It was first discovered during the coronavirus lockdown in 2020, but archaeologists have uncovered more and more since. Yeah, the location is top secret. We're not going to tell you where it is. It's actually now going to be covered up and preserved forever. But Phil Mackey has been given exclusive access to the dig during the summer.
After a millennium and a half, a Roman home has emerged from the soil. This is part of the Rutland villa complex first discovered by the landowner's son 2 years ago. Last year they started digging and found this amazing mosaic depicting a scene from Homer's Iliad. Nothing like it had ever been found in Britain before. They also used ground-penetrating radar to survey the entire field and saw many more buildings.
It's divided into 3 rooms, and each room would have had its own temperature. So this room is what's known as the caldarium.
This summer, archaeologists returned and uncovered much more.
Just gobsmacked, really. I mean, this is not the sort of survival of archaeology that we expect in a rural situation. This is complete one-off, really, I think. You know, just by finding the mosaic, as we did a couple of years ago, it's amazing.
So this is one of the buildings that is part of a much larger villa complex. This is the living room here. That is the fireplace, and you can still see the charred remains of a fire that must have been lit 1700 years ago. And what this site does is it gives a much greater insight into life at a period about which we know very little, and will give a greater understanding of what life was like in Roman Britain. The field is literally filled with Roman rubble, roof tiles, pottery and masonry. And they found another mosaic with an intricate pattern, a way for the family who owned it to show off their wealth.
It's amazing. I mean, it sort of makes up for all the muddy ditches that I've spent a lot of my time in. Just being able to work on something like this, it kind of brings you a lot closer to the people that were living here, really, you know, and you're sort of experiencing the same kind of things that they would have been looking at every day. So it really does bring it to life for you.
They think the site's possibly 100 years older than previously thought, although the mosaics were added much later in the 5th century, a last blast of Roman Britain. Phil Mackey, BBC News, Rutland.
Now you see it, now you don't. Covered over again.
Got to keep it safe.
Got to be protected.